Hi, this is Stray Passer. I'm just, with my new hair and new look and new youthful, doing a bit of, exercising the guns there. But what I want to do is do my live reaction and review of the new Hiro trailer. I think that's a Disney animated movie, Big Hero 6. That's coming out in, when is it coming out? November 7th. Okay, that's going to be good. It's an action comedy about a very robotics prodigy Hiro Hamada, who finds himself in the grips of a criminal plot that threatens to destroy the fast-paced high-tech city of San Francisco. With the help of his closest companion, a robot named Baymax, Hiro joins forces with a reluctant team of first-time crime fighters on a mission to save the city. Features the voices of Ryan Potter, Scott Adz, T.J. Miller, Jamie Chung, Damon Wayans Jr., Genesis Rodriguez, Daniel Henney, Maya Rudolph, James Cromwell, and Anna Tudor. The movie set to hit theaters November 7th. Anyway, I'm going to watch the full trailer because they had a little teaser, which was hilarious. And also, there's new photos from the Avengers, Age of Ultron. You got a first, I think, real look at Age of Ultron, and which I think is going to be New Entertainment Weekly, which I subscribe to, thankfully. So I should be getting it this week, some later this week. So let's get on to it and do our reaction and review, and I'll talk about the Avengers post photos and the Thor, what I think of the new female Thor, and what else, and other things. This will be a kind of hodgepodge of things. Okay, so let's hold on. Okay, let's see, make this big, and hopefully no commercial before this. Hit the button. Let's go.
Damn it!
Swear jar!
The swear jar is full. Look at it.
If you can curse, we all can curse. Is that what you...
This commercial for the movie with Zach Branagh, which I think I'm going to see Saturday. Just because I like the cast, like Zach Branagh, and the cast is good. So, but sorry about that. Always commercial for everything nowadays. Okay. Okay. Let's see. It's rated R. I'm surprised this movie's rated R. Okay, here we go.
Alright, let me get this straight. A man in a kabuki mask attacked you with an army of miniature flying robots. Microbots? Baymax, tell them. Yes, officer. Microbots? Yeah. He was controlling them telepathically with a neurocranial transmitter. Come on! I am not fast. You're probably okay! Go! So Mr. Kabuki was using ESP to attack you in Balloon Man. I know it sounds crazy, kid. How about we call your parents and get them down here? Write your name and number down on this piece of paper and we can help. We've got to catch that guy. But first, you're going to need some upgrades.
in a mask just trying to kill us?
How cool is that? I mean, it's scary, obviously, but how cool? What's wrong with you?
Slow down.
You home, sweetie?
We jumped out a window.
Who's that?
We jumped out a window. Harry baby. Harry baby. Hello, I am Baymax.
Okay, that was funny. I have to give that credit. It started off with I guess, what's his name? The hero of the piece, I guess. Hiro Hamada going to the police station, and with Baymax's robot, closest companion Baymax, and trying to explain to the cop about this guy in a kabuki mask who was trying to attack them with these weird powers and stuff. And of course, the cop doesn't believe it and stuff. But it's funny, and you see, I think that funny bit right there where Baymax was. You see, I guess he has 3 holes, and the air is slowly leaking out. He slowly pulls a piece of tape and tapes all 3 spots slowly. The first 2, and then the cop pushes the last, the tape further to him, and he tapes the last piece. It's just a funny, and then he turns around and says, "Okay, kid, fill out this form," and the kid is gone. And then you see, I guess, Hiro decides, we're going to catch this guy, and then that's when you see the shot that you see in the teaser trailer where he fits Baymax with all this super armor and stuff. You see shots of him flying around and stuff, doing fantastic stuff. And then you see a shot of, I guess, what they said, reluctant team of crime fighters in a van being chased. And of course, there's always one hippie mellow guy there. And, they're being chased. And then you see this kabuki guy again. I think another quick shot of him. And then you see Baymax and Hiro coming home, and I guess he's like leaking air, and then he's talking all slow and funny, which is funny. And then it kind of ends with him up in the attic with him petting the cat, going Harry. I think Harry beats. He's petting it, and then it goes off. And it's funny. It looks amusing. I'm anxious to actually watch this and see where this goes. Okay, this first trailer, they kind of teased I guess the main villain, the guy with the kabuki mask on. They didn't really go into depth with him. The guy was, Hiro was basically saying all these powers and stuff he could do and stuff. But I guess another trailer will flesh him out a little bit more. But it's interesting. It comes out November 7th, so I'm actually looking forward to watching that. That looks pretty funny. And anyway, now the second thing is, they did talk about. They got false photos from the Avengers: Age of Ultron. And they went back to giving Scarlett Johansson the hair that she had in the second movie, instead of the Captain America Winter Soldier hair, which was really nice. I like that hair, but what are you going to do? Okay, so let's, oh yeah, and there's another thing I want to talk about, but I'm going to talk about the pictures first, official pictures from the Age of Ultron. Okay, and Cover Entertainment Weekly, of course, hold on, let me go back. Talk about that first on this commercial thing out of here. Let's just see if I can go back. And yeah, here we go. Here, Avengers: Age of Ultron lands on the cover of Entertainment Weekly with Iron Man, Captain America, and Ultron. Okay, so let me click on that just to get a bigger picture of that. Okay, so yeah, it has Captain America, and Iron Man, and Ultron in the middle. It looks kind of badass. And then you see it in the background. I guess all these, I'm assuming these are Ultron robots, because I know in the comic books Ultron is built like other versions of himself to fight and stuff. And basically, this is another quote from Josh Whedon. Said Ultron sees the bigger picture, and he goes, "Okay, we need radical change, which will be violent and appalling in order to make everything better. He's just not going Mahal rule. He's on a mission. He wants to save us." Oh, okay. So he's gonna, because I heard that Ultron is a corrupted Jarvis program. So basically, he wants to save, I guess, humanity, but he's gonna do the violent thing to oppose it. Okay, and I'll put the pictures right in here somewhere. I'll put the pictures. Also, I'll cover a picture here. This looks pretty good. I like the cover there. I'm going to keep that when I get that later this week. But here's the cover for Avengers: Age of Ultron on Entertainment Weekly. Double issue. Okay, there it goes. It says on the set of Marvel's biggest movie ever, new villains, the crazy plot, Iron Man's master plan. Looks cool. I like the way, like I said, I like the way Ultron looks. And Tony is in the armor. Okay, which is good. Okay, and now let's do this. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Let's save that image. So there we go. Okay, now they have photos. They released photos of from Avengers: Age of Ultron. So that comes out May 1st, of course, 2015, next year. So let's see. Let's see if we can go back. Sorry, one more time just to see the pictures. Okay, there we go. So let's, yeah, there we go. Let's see, yeah. First official Avengers Age of Ultron reveal photos. Okay, there we go. And they're currently filming in London, they said. Okay. And there's, okay, the first picture is, this is in Entertainment Weekly. You see Captain America, Hawkeye, Tony Stark, and Rhodey, which looks cool, all in civilian wear there. But I like that. Wait, somebody else there. We can't. It's kind of cropped out of the picture that's holding a glass. Okay, that Chris Evans is smirking at, which I can't see. And anyway, the next shot is a picture of Hawkeye running in the woods, okay, with his bow and arrow, and see a big explosion in the back of him. It looks like it's kind of wintry. Okay, and the next picture is Scarlett Johansson, Black Widow. Okay, she looks like she's climbing up a hill in that same forest that Hawkeye's in. Okay, she's wearing her black Spanish thing, and she has her guns there. Like I said, she has her hair that she had in the Avengers. I like the other hair in Captain America, but what are you gonna do? Okay, anyway, and then the next shot is Bruce Banner and Tony Stark, which looks totally cool. Them in a lab somewhere, okay, with this bemused look on Bruce Banner's face, and Tony Stark looking serious. And then the next shot is the Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. Looks like they're in the middle of a city that's been blasted up. They look like they're looking off to the side to their right. Okay, and like I said, then there's and like I said, this costume, it's not really a costume. I guess Quicksilver, Aaron Taylor Johnson, but he looks buff. Okay, and Elizabeth Olsen looks hot in a kind of goth kind of way. Okay, and then there's a next shot is Captain America and Thor, and I have to say, and somebody pointed this out, and it does look like I don't know, maybe it's the angle that they shot it at, but it looks like Captain America, Chris Evans, is bigger than Thor, which is, I don't know, kind of weird looking, but it does look like that. It looks like he's bigger than Thor, and Thor looks like he has a new suit, but he doesn't look as big, but maybe like that's the angle that they shot it in. So maybe, like I say, it looks like he's further back from Chris Evans, but Chris Evans has a different suit on. Looks like a nice suit too. I like this suit. And then the next shot is Josh Whedon directing Elizabeth Olsen and Jeremy Renner to his right. Okay, and there's she on her goth look. And then there's the next shot of their suits. So you have the Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Black Widow, Hulk, Hawkeye, and Fury. Okay, with their costumes, they're hanging up on a rack, which is kind of looks funny, but that's what it is. And then you have these little mini posters there. You got one is of the Hulk and Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, and then Scarlet Witch looks nice. The Hulk versus the Iron Buster armor looks good. So I like that. So I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, I'll put the pictures so you can see them here right after this. Okay, there you go. I hope you enjoy that. And now, the next thing that I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah, they made a new Thor, and I guess in the comic books, they're saying that I guess Thor is not going to be worthy, so he's going to lose the ability. He's going to be in the comic, but they're going to be a new Thor, a female Thor. She looks badass. I like the way she looks, but they said, I guess, that's just, I guess, a ploy too to get you to buy the comic too, saying that she's going to be somebody that's for me, and they're dropping clues. They're not going to immediately reveal who she really is, of course, but she's going to be wielding the hammer, while Thor is going to be in the comic book and be mortal without his hammer, because I guess whatever he does, he becomes unworthy of the hammer, and he gets stripped of it, I guess, by Odin. And then I guess this female gets picked. I wonder if she's blonde, so I wonder if she's going to be Carol Danvers or who else. Can't think of who. I read the full comic, but I don't know who it could possibly be. I would say Sif if she had dark hair, but she has blonde hair, so I'm thinking maybe she either. You think? I don't know currently where Jane Foster is in the comic books, the Thor comics, where they brought her back or she's dead or married and off somewhere else. I was wondering, could Jane Foster be, if she's alive in the comics, is she the new Thor? Could be. Maybe that's a hint, because they kind of hint around saying that she is. And anyway, another thing I want to talk about is the first image from Justice League Throne of Atlas debuts. First tease at the end of this year's Justice League War. The next DC animated Justice League film, Throne of Atlas, will adapt. Okay, hold on. Let's see. There's a cool picture of Iron Man. Not Iron Man. Of Aquaman. I said Iron Man. I was talking about Avengers before. That's why. Anyway, it says with I'll read it to you. The description says first tease at the end of this year's Justice League War, the DC animated film. Throne of Atlantis will adapt the crossover comic series by Jeff Johns that sees Aquaman going toe-to-toe with his fellow superheroes. Warner Brothers Animation has debuted the first special image from the film features the King of Atlantis himself. Check it out below, and I'll show you that picture. Okay? We meet him at the low point in his life. Okay, James Tucker said. He's a little bit lost. His father has died, and he's always been an outsider, so the person who had his back is now gone. When that Atlanteans instigate incidents to escalate the war with the surface wall, he does not yet know who he is. As he discovers his true history, he's going to have a life's choice to make. It's definitely about him finding his own path. Okay, and Matt Leitner will be Arthur Curry. He's joined by Jason O'Mara as Batman, Shimmer Moore as Cyborg, Christopher Gorman as The Flash, Sean Astin as Shazam, Nathan Fillion as Green Lantern, Rosario Dawson as Wonder Woman, Jerry O'Connell as Superman, Sam Whittier as Aquaman's devious brother Orin, and Somali Monterio as his future bride Mira. Okay, so let's and I'll show you that image. It's gonna let me save the image first. Okay, Aquaman. There we go. Looks cool. Looks a little buff there. Okay, and what am I going to say? Oh yeah, it's going to come on DVD, Blu-ray in early 2015. So I got to wait for that. But anyway, and also, so let me wrap this up so this video becomes forever. I talked about the new Hero trailer there, Avengers photos, which I think are totally cool, and new Aquaman and that new Thor, female Thor, is going to come out in a few months, and Age of Ultron, I talked about that, and I think that's about it. A little bit of hodgepodge of everything. I guess I'm going to call this video a little mix of everything. I'll say Hero trailer, female Thor, Avengers 2, you know, Aquaman DVD movies. I'll try to mix it all. It'll be a little mix of everything. Anyway, let me know what you think of all these things. Like I said, I'm in the video here. I'll have pictures of everything in there. So this video. So let me know what you think. Feel free to leave comments down below. And this is Trey Pastor saying so long and take care. And remember, this is young Trey Pastor saying so long. Take care.